there is reason to stop, slow down, and let all my blessings catch up.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
felt the
and
freedom. I felt the freedom. I can definitely understand how you felt because it's heaviness. I was like, it's not it's just a heaviness. And then when that is out and you do that crazy fast and you think about things, there's the lightness that comes and it gives you and it doesn't, it gives you time to like catch up and then boom, the 15th. It's just it's really cool.
it is really cool. And I learned a very special way of how to I like to give brachas, and like I used to want to be a professional bracha giver, so I want to give you a bracha.
Ah,
Um, what is would your Hebrew name be Chaya Bat Sarah? Like, what would it? What is your?
Shab Hayabat Avram Vasara.
Okay, so Hashem, the world is created that for Chaya Bat Sarah Abraham to have the most with you by connecting with her soulmate, her zivug. I know, Hashem, that you want to do everything in your power to help Chaya Bat Sarah Abraham find her zivug, her soulmate, so that she can have everything with you and more.
Oh, amen, amen. Wow, that's beautiful. Amen, amen. I'm accepting it all of this on today. I love it. Well, I'm not a professional bracha giver.
I'm not.
Um,
I used to want to
I,
be.
you are because that was amazing. Um, okay, maybe I should give you one.
Yeah. Okay, please.
Okay, so tell me your name.
Shely Rachel Bat Miriam Aviva.
Okay, so Shelley Rachel Batz Miriam Aviva, please Hashem, may you give her more knowledge, more wisdom, Bina, more love, more understanding, more patience, more internalized, deep thought that brings more love. Please Hashem, and all of the beautiful women of Am Israel, may they share that same bracha as Shelley, because we cannot just give a bracha to ourselves, but we must share those brachot with all of our sisters in Am Israel and all of our brothers if they will take it. So please, God.
Amen. 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 Like, love is the most powerful force. Love is the most radiant force in this planet. And I think this is what this day absolutely is all about. What we just did, sharing and just compassion and love and shining that light so brightly.
Yeah, I love it. I said the other day, like, I really believe that if this is my true belief, and it's something that I strongly believe in, that I try to live my life by, that I live my life by, is trying to really, someone said, like, oh, love your neighbor as you do yourself. But what if you don't love yourself?
Mm.
We have that. What if you love your neighbor as yourself, but what if you have no self-love? So it's really important for us to find a way to love ourselves in a way that, because if I feel like if you really love yourself and love something so deeply, it's really hard to hate. And when you don't have that hate, you can kind of heal and you can put those good vibes into the world, and just and we're just like orbs of light, and we just all shine when the person next to us shine, and when you shine, I shine, when I win, you win, and vice versa, and we all win. It's no losing. When one of us loses, we all really lose. When one of us is dark, we that darkness transfers, into other people. So I just hope we can all be so blessed to continue to like love ourselves so that we can shine and heal, because that's truly what I feel like we need right now.
I, that was the ultimate. Like, I think you said it so well. And like the only thing I would add, like for people who are on that journey of getting to a place where they love themselves, because it is so important, start
Mhm.
with neutrality. like self-hatred is toxic for the body. So if you can try being more neutral, like this is a tip I give to my clients, like if you have for every one negative thought, you should try to have at least three neutral thoughts if you can't do three very positive thoughts. And if like negativity is very loud, every cell of our body listens to our thoughts, fact. And we really do need to learn. This is my favorite sentence: may your inner voice be the kindest voice you know.
Yes, ma'am. Amen. But yes, ma'am. Amen.
Amen. Right? Like people
Yes.
spend their whole lives being so mean to themselves.
Well, you know what's so interesting? I was reading in my like morning brachot, and I don't remember exactly where it was. And it talks about, living to 70, 80, but we spend most of our young years, and it's super true. Like we spend our 20s as women, 25, we definitely don't love ourselves. We don't know ourselves. And as we get older, just when we're getting into our ripe old years, when it's time to return to the ground, if we can maybe all live to 120, but this is when we start to really, these things start to kick in. And our best years, so to say, are spent damaging ourselves, our bodies, our minds, our just whatever. And it really kicked in the other day about, when I read that, we spend most of our better years not being happy,
Yes, yes.
you know?
And I think that a lot of this work can be done. Like, how does someone go from like that place that we're talking about of not feeling good about yourself, critical, having a relationship with yourself? Because another thing I say with my clients is if you don't have a relationship with yourself, how can you have a relationship with somebody else? And if you take your relationship seriously with yourself, you're going to start to notice all of these things and then do the things that you need to do to take yourself to a place where it's like, yeah, I want to have self-respect. I want to have value, self-value. I want to love myself. I mean, Bezrat Hashem, that's also a major bracha for anyone still listening with us. Like, I give you a bracha that you want to love yourself, because self-love is also loving the divine and the creation in which we live.
Mm, that's beautiful. It's true. And yeah, and of course, there's nothing without Hashem for me anyway. Like I don't
Me
know how
too.
people believe, I'm respectful that everybody doesn't believe in everything, but there's got to be something that you can pass it on to, or something, some aspect that you can pass that heaviness to, because I think if you don't have that, you absorb it all, and we just can't absorb it all. We
We
just
and
can't.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what Tuba also can be. Like we just absorbed a lot. And what's amazing is dancing literally helps us process information and to release it. So we've just absorbed and our nervous systems are full. Like, and then Tuba rolls around. It's like, dance, move your body, shake. That is literally nervous system regulation.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
so built in to the
it's
system.
the dancing is, I have to say, for me, it's life. I say it all the time. I type it all the time. I tell my clients, movement, when you're stagnant, I'm like, look at a lake. When it's in a lake, it's just bugs flying out of it, crazy, stagnant. Look at the sea, that constant, going back. And that's what we do too. The sea is like pull back, pull in. It's not, but it's this movement. And I think that's where dance it's so, and I'm a dance class tonight, so I'm getting excited. I'm gonna hit him with my money gun, baby.
Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh.
I'm hitting them tonight. I'm hitting them tonight. I did it the other day, and I have all these old women, fake fives, and they said, "This is crazy." They're like, "Is this called making it rain?" But it's because we do this Congo dance. like African weddings, people in the Congo, they put the money here and you're dancing. And these things mean, and I tell people, a lot of these dances that we do, these movements that we do on the outside, they've been sexualized, and some of them really mean family and community. They're community dances, and they mean different things. And so at the end of the day, we're breaking down even what movement means to the body, what it means to the soul, how the chains that have been put on us. And so that's why I think also for Tu B'Av, it's great because we want to break those chains. We want to let go of what people think it is, and we don't care what it looks like on the outside, but we want to bring that movement and allow the flow to be the answer. You know what I'm saying? It may look like this, but that's not what it is. And if you can just do it in from the inside, then you don't talk about what it looks like. You talk about what it is and how it makes you feel. And
Yes.
I'm gonna get off the dance subject, but I had a client the other day come to me. I get so much amazing feedback from my clients, but this is really, really, really stopped me in my tracks. And then we just completely. This is why I love living in Jerusalem, because you just hear all these great stories. And she said, I haven't danced in years because I'm divorced, I'm whatever, all the elements of life, and I didn't think I could. And for some reason, I did. And I said, this is why dance is so magical, because you don't, we don't give ourselves a chance. We don't give ourselves a chance to just be, because we have these things of, I can't, but you can. And for me, that's I think that's why I also like Tu B'Av, is because dancing and going out in the white, being together, and women and power, and for me it's like dramatic. I love it.
I mean, I really relate to that too. Literally in the sessions with my clients, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to be dramatic now. And I
Okay.
say things such as like love, sex, intimacy, connection. Here we
I love it.
go.
And I mean, sex therapy. Like, when are you coming to Israel?
Well, that's a good question. Maybe
Because
Pesach,
no, because
maybe.
I'm telling you, I'm working with a sex therapist here from Modi'in,
I saw that's really cool.
and girl, you need to come to this retreat. It's in Hebrew though, but it's like what
אני
she's trying to do.
מדברת עברית ואני מבינה טובה.
אני גם, אבל אני לא, I'm not teaching, I'm teaching dance. אני
Wow.
ממש לא מדברת בעברית.
Wow. So
But
even, yeah. But I think it's so
but there,
appropriate. A sex
I mean,
therapist and a dance teacher coming together talking on Tubav, and like for what you guys are doing, like it's perfect. So this is
well,
why we're here.
they're gonna be in sessions, and then they're gonna come. Those sessions, I'm gonna put them into the dance.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I know we said we were going to get off the dance, but I think that it's on purpose. It is like suggested that Tu B'Av and Yom Kippur are the happiest days of the year, and like the minhag of Tu B'Av is to dance. So I think dancing equates happiness, and I loved what you said, like a stagnant water, and our bodies are about 60% water. So absolutely, we don't want to be stagnant. We want to be like, okay, I have a real question. Like when you imagine like a healthy, happy body of water, I imagine like a bubbling stream. What do you imagine?
Ooh, ooh, a healthy, happy. I imagine. I I think of the sea. I think of the
Okay.
sea, or something straight out the faucet, just clear and clean, like boom, boom, no bad pipes or nothing, just
Yeah,
clear
I like
filter.
that.
But
Mm.
I but when I think of body of water, I always think of, that's why when yesterday I was at the sea, because I know that's the thing that drives me and pulls me and really gets me. It's the place for me, and I felt like it was the right thing. So I would say the sea, but if you're talking about water coming out the tap, I just think of tap water clean, no crappy pipes, clear, no, some of the
It's very
broken down.
logical of you. Very logical. I love it. Yeah.